I think summarizes it as key plays at critical moments of the game. And, it starts off with the first half. We talked about it being a red zone game, having to score touchdowns in the red zone. We missed 2 scoring opportunities in the red zone in the first half. We took a punt return off the board for 6, and you can't do that. And then, I thought our tackling, I thought the play, at the end of the first half, where it's 3rd and long and we got to get off the field. And then second half, we only had 4 possessions and behind the field position game, and we couldn't get off the field defensively. Too many missed tackles, but really at the end of the day and what it takes to play winning football, we just weren't able to make big plays at big moments of the game. And I give them credit, they were able to do that. So I'll answer any questions you may have.
Coach, Arkansas outrushed you 141-4 in the second half. Comment on that.
Well, I think some of it is a byproduct of we had the ball, I think, a total for 8 minutes in the second half, and we only had 4 possessions. We started to -24, the -6, -7, and -14. And, we knew it was going to be a line of scrimmage league, or a line of scrimmage game, rather, and it showed that.
Butch, when you went 90 yards in the second half, just what was the reason for the offense being effective?
I just said 4 possessions in critical plays at critical stages, too many drop passes that changed the complexion of the game, and they did a good job. We couldn't possess the ball on 3rd down. I believe they made 4 3rd down conversions in a row. In the first half, we did a very good job of getting off the field, except for that 1 3rd and long that we gave up before the first half. So it was a combination of, getting in a rhythm and then making plays. We had many opportunities to make plays, and we just weren't able to do it.
Butch, on the drive before you gave up the 3rd down at the end of the first half, were you looking to make a 1st down before you started getting really aggressive offensively there? Kind of what was your mentality with that one with about 4 minutes to go in the first half?
Yeah, we were calling the game the way we had been. We did want to get a 1st down and get going and possess the ball a little bit. And at the end of the day, we tackle the running back. It's 4th down and they punt, and we go in with a lead at halftime.
Butch, in these late game situations, do you get any sense that the guys are pressing, or what do you think their confidence level is?
Well, I know they hurt. We all hurt. It's tough on all of us when you invest so much, and there is no magical potion, there is no magical cure. You go back to work and you keep working to get better. I love these kids, and our characters being tested, our competitive characters being tested, our fortitudes being tested, and all you can do is keep working and work your way through it. I don't know. The opportunities are there. We just have to go make them. They've made them before, and we're going to have many more opportunities moving forward.
3 losses, I think, by 12 combined points. How do you get over that hump? And then also, following up kind of the last question, how do you make sure that this doesn't bleed over, that it doesn't tear apart your season?
How you get over the hump is you keep working and you win one of these games. And that's the only way you can do. It's resiliency. Again, we're all being tested. And then how do we keep them together? We have good character in our football program. We have good character, young men. And we have to, and we have some good leaders. And it starts with me, it starts with our coaching staff, it starts with our players staying together. And we understand it's going, it's very challenging right now, but, we have to be very, very resilient and keep working.
What are the signs that you look for to make sure that doesn't happen? What are you watching in the locker room tonight, tomorrow when you're meeting in the complex? What are you looking for to make sure you don't have issues like that?
Big thing is body language. Body language tells you everything. And our players hurt, and I feel for them. But again, it's understanding critical plays at critical moments of the game, and everybody wants to win. But it's what are we doing to win? But I'll read body language. I'll meet with our seniors. I'll meet with our team tomorrow, and we'll talk through it. And they've been resilient so far. And again, you rely on the character in your football program.
online to say what was the reason for their absence?
Injuries. You know, Pig, we found out, I believe, Thursday. Marquez went to the hotel, tried to go through pregame warmups and couldn't go.
But I know you only had the 4 possessions in the second half, but you only had 4 rushing yards. Was there something that Arkansas was doing? Why do you think you weren't more effective running the football?
I think just one-on-one matchups. You know, some of it was field position, but they did the same things they did, you know, the entire season. And again, it comes down to execution.
Dobbs did a lot less with his legs tonight than he has really since he's been here. Was that part of the game plan? Was it something Arkansas was doing? What was going on?
Was what they were doing. You know, again, we had some design quarterback runs, which we always do, but also, like we talk about every week, there's sometimes 2 options, 3 options, and it's based on the defender that you're reading. You know, so you always try to gain an extra hat in the run game with the quarterback, and it's based on what defender you're reading. And, you know, that defender was staying home for him to have to deal with the ball.
A few more.
I'm sure there's more reasons than just the wideouts, but how tough does that make it in the passing game right now? I think 34 yards is leading receiver tonight. Is that one-on-one matchups? What would you describe that to, the trouble of getting productivity to the wideouts right now?
Combination, you know, of you know, just bottom line execution. You know, we have to get the ball to the wideouts when they're open, and then they have to get open as well and create separation. And we got to protect, and it's all 11 individuals. And again, you can't just look at one particular position group. It's all of us. And again, we have to just continue to work to get better. That's, you know, again, but it's inconsistency in the throw game. It may be something here, it may be something there. And again, it takes everyone working together.
You're closing in on that. Go ahead.
Butch, you mentioned the inconsistencies just several weeks in a row. How do you get that fixed midway through the season, or is that just kind of what the throw game is this time?
No, you know, I thought we did do some good things in the throw game as well. And so we just have to keep working at it. I think we've been set back with depth. Obviously, when Marquez and Pig don't play, and, you know, that sets back Jason Kroom. Jonathan Johnson's still very, very limited. I think that really sets back also that as well. But it is what it is, and you just have to continue to work on that. That's all I can tell you.
But you had the 4.
John and Jimmy.
Which, can you guys be good enough to win when Jalen Hurd is rendered as ineffective as he was, or completely out of the game as he was in the second half?
Well, Jalen's a big part of it, but yes, it's, you know, it's playing complementary football. Again, we can't take 7 points off the board on a punt return. We need those 7 points. You know, we're 1 or 2 individuals away on another kickoff return. You know, we have to play complementary football. And, you know, again, the field position game, we weren't able to get off the field. In the second half, defensively, we had way too many missed tackles. We take great pride in that. A lot of times we let the quarterback escape the pocket. We took our eyes off of coverage, came out of coverage, and then he was able to hit something down the field. So, you know, for this team to win, our margin of error is still very small, and we have to play complementary football in all 3 phases. And we didn't do that tonight.
Butch, late, 2.5 minutes left. It's like 4th and 14.
Yeah.
How much, and you had 3 timeouts, how much did you debate whether to go for it or punt at that moment?
Thought a lot about that. But the way the game was going and the way they were effectively running the football in the second half, you know, I don't usually like to do that at that stage of the game, play field position. But where the game was going and the flavor of the game, and we were struggling stopping the run, we had a play that we liked that would get us some one-on-one matchups on the perimeter. So we felt like, you know, we had a good play call there. So we were confident in that play call. And then if you don't get it, you still have your 3 timeouts. If you can force a 3 and out, you're still getting the ball back with some good amount of time on the clock to be able to drive the ball as well. So we thought at that stage of the game that was the best decision.
Thank you, everybody.
We have